In this case, reality is stranger than fiction. Hollywood hasn't seen the likes of the seductress at the center of the story I'm about to tell you. Viktoria Nasyrova is wanted for murder in Russia, but I got a TV exclusive interview with her at her current residence in jail at Rikers Island in Queens. Viktoria speaks very little English, so I brought in a translator, Tanya Gendelman, to help us out.
My English very, very bad, and for me, better speak Russian.
Viktoria's life as an international fugitive began in 2014. That's when Alla Alekseenko was murdered in Russia, and Viktoria is the murder suspect. She maintains her innocence. Russian authorities showed this picture from a traffic camera, and they say it shows Viktoria driving a car with the body of Alla right next to her on the passenger side.
It's a complete lie.
Did you murder Alla?
Никогда.
No. We were friends.
So you believe the picture was fabricated?
Absolutely. Because потому что на этой фотографии
On that picture, you can't see her face clearly. And at the same time, whoever is laying next to the driver, you can't identify that it's Alla.
Viktoria fled Russia and was living in the U.S. freely in Brooklyn, New York. The daughter of Alla, the woman who was murdered, found out that Viktoria was living just a few blocks away from her, so she hired a private investigator.
Chances of that.
I caught up with him in Midtown Manhattan. Herman Weisberg is a retired NYPD detective. I asked him about his first interaction with Alla's daughter, Nadezhda Ford.
I felt very bad for her, and I felt her frustration with law enforcement, with the immigration system, with everything that she was telling me, that she couldn't believe what was happening and why this woman gets to drive around in a car in Brooklyn after she's wanted for murder.
I asked Herman how he was able to find Viktoria Nasyrova. Viktoria actually has a passion and a love for selfies, diamonds, and furs. I asked her about her love of selfies.
заядлый селфист.
Once in a while, when I like the way I look, I will take a selfie.
And asked her about the diamonds and furs.
Ты посмотреть на мои фотографии.
If you looked at my pictures prior to 2014 when I came to the US, you would see me in the same setup, furs and diamonds.
But you like fur and diamonds?
Ну вам нравится бриллианты.
А кому это не нравится? You know, like diamonds?
Girl's best friend. But it was Viktoria's love of selfies that actually got her arrested. She created a Facebook profile. She used the name V.Na, and she would post all these selfies.
I figured out, luckily, from looking at the reflection of her glasses on Facebook pictures, the selfies that she was taking, that I could see the interior of the car. In this specific car, there's stitching on the seats, which isn't in every vehicle. And this one was pretty unique. So
and then the glasses also reflected the inside.
The whole dashboard was there for us. You know, it's just, you have to blow it up on the screen to see that, and then you have to find the car and have something to compare it to.
So you knew it was was it a Chrysler?
It's a Chrysler 300.
So Herman was able to figure out exactly what car Viktoria was driving. I asked him, how did you figure out where she was living, that she was in Brooklyn?
She was rumored to be there, and her social media all pointed towards, she liked a couple of restaurants in Brooklyn. It was, she checked into one specific coffee shop that was in Coney Island.
So not a
far.
criminal mastermind.
Not somebody that was hiding.
He found her, he called his NYPD contacts, and she was arrested. Viktoria's not sitting at Rikers Island right now because she's wanted for murder in Russia. She's at Rikers Island because she's facing 3 grand larceny charges. The NYPD says that she drugged 3 men she met on dating sites and robbed them. On the next Chasing News, I'll tell you about Viktoria's life in Brooklyn as a dominatrix and what she would do with men who were looking for a woman like her. So were these like different personalities for you? I mean, was it fun? Was it a game? Or was it all about money? Money.